Right then, haven't done a video game video in a while, so I felt like showing you my Vivendi Universal / Sierra collection. So first of all, we have the original Half-Life on the PS2. This was released in November of 2001, and it's got a special multiplayer game exclusive to this version called Half-Life DK. And it even works with keyboard and the mouse as well. Yeah, this was the first Vivendi Universal title released on the PlayStation 2. And as I said, despite this being a console port, and most console ports don't tend to be as good, this is actually one of the exceptions. And as I said, not only you can play with a controller, you can play with a keyboard and mouse like with the original. Then we have the Half-Life Generation Pack. It's funny that I don't have Half-Life on Steam, but I have the original disc versions of the game. This has this is the second edition or third edition, I don't know. That includes Blue Shift. So this has 4 games, or more like 6 games, because Half-Life has Deathmatch and another mode that I've forgotten, as well as Opposing Force, Blue Shift, and Counter-Strike. Yep, the original Sierra versions of Half-Life. And then we have manual, which is mainly more of an installation guide. And they have Half-Life Game of the Year edition, Opposing Force, Blue Shift, and Counter-Strike. Don't know if it's 1.6 though. Might be. Then we have But Ugly Martians Zoom or Doom. This was released in December of 2002. It was a Christmas cash-in to the show. And here's the disc, and then there's the manual. Manual doesn't advertise anything on the back. And inside, well, it's just got different languages. And since the whole packaging's multi-language, this was probably done to reduce costs or something. Right on the bottom it says BUM Space Race, so that's probably the game's original title before it became Zoom or Doom. But I don't know. Next up we have Sierra's The Hobbit. This is based off of the book and not the movie. This was released in October of 2003. And on the back we have an ad for Crash Nitro Kart. But yeah, a lot of people would be expecting Crash and Spyro games in this, but I don't have any Crash or Spyro games. I don't plan to get them just yet. Because most Xbox versions of Crash and Spyro games are not that cheap. They're mainly sought after, and I don't want to get the PS2 versions of them. Because I only collect games for the lowest end platforms. I mean, for the highest end. Next up is Addy Boo and the Energy Thieves. This was released in September of 2004. It was I don't talk about the developers, but yeah, this is a kids game, and it does scream kids game because it's really, really easy. And it has the game and a demo disc for Crash Twinsanity and Spyro Hero's Tale. I don't have the manual for this because my copy didn't have one. Then we have Robots. This is based on the movie from Blue Sky. This was the last game released as a Fox Interactive product. The branding was eventually retired. And on the back is an ad for the Ice Age Extreme Cool Edition. And the manual, well, Just tells you what the game's like. But yeah, there's no Fox Interactive logo, even though it appears in game. But it does have just the regular 20th Century Fox logo in it. Strange, isn't it? And then we have The Legend of Spyro: A New Beginning. I used to have this on the PS2, but I gave that to my best friend James because he wanted it. So I was going to buy this on the Xbox anyway. So I have this version. This was released in October 2006, and on the back there's an ad for A Legend of Spyro: A New Beginning mobile. Good old mobile games when they used to exist. And there's also an ad for the Vivendi Universal Games Hotline service. So just think if there's any more. No, there isn't. Just this. And then we have pictures of Crash Bandicoot, Leisure Suit Larry, and Spyro. Yeah, I don't know why Leisure Suit Larry is on an advert with 2 kiddie characters. Because these two are aimed towards all audiences, but Leisure Suit Larry isn't. He's an adult character, if you get what I mean. Not, and that it was Larry Lovitch, I think that was, not Larry Laffer from the original games. The one who appears in Magna Cum Laude and Box Office Bust. So yeah, hope you enjoyed my Sierra collection. It was, yep, like that, and thanks for watching and bye for now.